Hey, what's going on, Cougars? I'm Maya, and you're watching This Week at Creek. It's rivalry week and life ain't fair. Hint, hint. Let's head over to CC Sports with Whitney.
Congrats to Coach McKeag for his 100th win at Creek. Let's head over to his exclusive interview.
Hi, I'm Coach McKeag. I'm the campus athletic coordinator and head football coach at Cypress Creek High School. Well, I guess it's an accomplishment of longevity as much as anything. I've been coaching for a really long time, and 100 games at one school is a lot of fun. I actually have about 130 wins, but 100 at Cy Creek. When I was playing football in high school, I had some coaches that were very influential for me, and I felt like that was something I'd like to do, and I felt like that it's a great calling, and I feel like I've never really worked a day in my life because it's a lot of fun. Kids grow up, what they start off as freshmen is not what they're going to finish as seniors, so you have to have patience and you have to tolerate and you have to continually teach, and it's amazing how many times they'll meet your expectations if you just give them a chance. I think you can affect children. I think you can teach. I think you can grow people and help them become better adults. I think that football is one of the games that mirrors life a lot, and I think as a tool for teaching people to be better folks, it's hard to beat the game of football. I'm kind of gruff, demanding. I care, but I can be hard on people. Sometimes kids want to play and they don't get to play the position they want to play, or they don't get to play as much as they want to play, or injuries or whatever happens. You hate to have anybody not reach their goals, but it's kind of the nature of the beast, and that's a little bit of the life lesson that we teach while we're doing football. To try to get the best performance out of each and every student. Try to help them become the best possible version of themselves they can be, and constantly to put a winning product, a product that people can be proud of on the field.
I feel like he deserves it. As a person, he's funny, and he has some catchphrases that a lot of people would never understand because we've been knowing him for 4 years and we still don't understand him. But he's a coach, but not only is he a coach, he's like a best friend to all of us. He knows he's there. He knows exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. And we know that we could depend on him at any time, any day, any call he's gonna answer. And I'm just thankful to know that he's been on my side this whole time. My name is Jaden Gilbert. I'm a running back and I'm number 4. When I was younger, I dealt with a lot of things that overcame in my life, and the second I stepped on the field, all of that left. And I realized that football is a place where I could forget about all the bad and just focus on the now rather than everything that could possibly affect me. Everybody has a ton of respect for each other, not only just the coaching staff, but the players around you, and you know that you can depend on everybody and not be able to point a finger and say who has done what wrong, because everybody's there with you. Having a realization that everything is not going to be able to get done perfectly. Everything takes time, and you're not going to be able to get it right on the first try. You have to work for it and have a work ethic like no one else does. We realized that in order to get where we are now, we didn't have a choice but to lock in, and everybody wasn't locked in at that point in time. But once everybody got to their right state of mind and our leaders stepped up and they said what had to be said, then we knew that it was our turn to do our job because the coaches had done everything for us. but just being able to walk off with either that smile or that frown, and to know that they're gonna be able to practice with us and continue throughout the season, and me being able to produce and nobody's coming off of no injury or no ended lives or left on the field. Everybody's eligible to still play at their best ability. Just being able to play football, being able to show my true athleticism and show why I do what I do for the people that is here for me most. My mom is everything to me. I love her to death. She has been the only person here for me, and that's who I do it for. Like learning to not let their words get in my head, because I know how they are and I know how physical they can possibly be, but my mindset has just been go and play for Cy Creek, because that's what school you go to, and play with the mindset as if you want to win, because you do want to win, and this is everything. This is what we worked up to. It's time to end the losing that we've been on with them. Fair. We're coming, bro. That's no doubt about it. Win, lose, or draw, y'all gonna feel who Cy Creek is.
The game we have all been waiting for is finally upon us. This week is rivalry week, so that means Fair is next in line to catch his fade. You know how Big Blue is coming at us. We taking no prisoners, we showing up and we showing out. Bobcat fight is dying tonight by any means necessary. Tune in tonight at 7, don't want to miss it.
Showtime, baby! It's time, baby! Showtime, baby!
Here's a PSA about mental health awareness. Creating and editing videos can be a lot of fun. Let's check out this quick news package from AV1 with more.
AVP is a hidden gem here at Creek.
I was originally going to take photography, and then I heard it from a friend that they had this class, and he said it was pretty fun and he enjoyed it. So then I joined it as well. Definitely when I came in as a freshman, I had no idea like where anything was or how to edit or shoot a movie or anything.
When I first started out in this class, I didn't really know much about cameras. I knew the basics, but I wasn't super great at it. And then I learned how to set up I learned how to set up tripod, I learned how to change different settings on the camera, and then I also learned how to edit really well.
I've learned a lot in this class, especially a lot of life lessons. Time management for sure, because filming and editing, it takes a lot of time. So I've definitely learned about time management, and also just to enjoy what you do, because if you don't enjoy what you do, then don't do it.
I love video. I've been doing video since I was in high school. I was one of the people who was out there on the football field learning and coached and doing what they call coaches video. From there, I was recruited by the University of Houston, and I worked for Cougar Video, and I worked for them. I gained one of the travel positions. I was one of the only girls I was the only girl on the team, and I was one of the 2 people who got to go and film and move with them. From there, I was recruited by the Houston Astros, and I still currently work for the Houston Astros. And when I graduated college, I went to work for Fox Sports, and I still currently work for Fox Sports on top of my teaching career. As you can tell, I really love video. I love working with video. I love doing anything that involves video. I think it's a neat way to take boring material and put it in a creative atmosphere so people enjoy and want to learn.
Honestly, video production is just going to grow. Everywhere that you turn and you look, you need a video, from a small business to a big business. So nowadays I think that there's plenty of opportunities for kids to work in the industry. So they should take the class because you can learn everything. We have high-level industry equipment for them to work with. They work with the actual software that the professionals are using in the industry. So I think it's really important that the kids understand that this is not a class where, yeah, you're going to have fun, but you're also going to learn how to work and how to work hard and actually work in the industry. So the kids should definitely take the class because there is so much for them to learn.
We teach you the proper techniques on how to film, focus, the whole gamut, and how to properly put it together to really have a dynamic video that could be award-winning into many different competitions or other different things that you do. There's 4 different levels. You start off with digital audio technology, that's usually your freshman year, or you take the digital interactive media class. From there you move into the sophomore year, which is audio video production 1. That's where you learn all the basics of everything. So that's where you learn how to edit, how to run a camera, how to put a camera together, how to capture audio for an interview, how to do short film, PSA, basically anything you could be asked when you move up to the other levels, that's what you do. In audio video production 2, you work on This Week at Creek and you enter into South by Southwest, UIL, and other different competitions that we find and we feel that would be good for the district and for the school. In practicum audio video production, you have all the techniques, you have all the knowledge, you are now a mentor for the AV2, AV1, and DAT, and you are also interning. Everyone should take this class. In my opinion, I think everyone can benefit from making a video, and everybody should learn how to properly make a video. There's so much more to it than pulling out your phone and just recording. I feel that if a student who really wants to learn how to make a video, they should really take this class because they learn everything that they need to know in order to make a proper video and be successful at it, and they can turn it into a career.
AVP teaches you resourceful tools that help you in all areas of life. I'm Maddie Frag for Cougar Productions.
And now for the latest episode of Common Perspective.
We're asking some controversial questions, all right? Can you handle this?
Yes.
All right. Pancakes or waffles for breakfast?
Waffles.
And why is that?
Because pancakes are gross.
Pancakes.
And why is that?
Because pancakes are better than waffles.
I think I agree with that, yeah.
Waffles.
And why is that? Because pancakes are just one of God's great creations. Why waffles?
Because it's toasty, it's crunchy, it's with syrup on it.
I get that. Maybe the most important question, who makes the best chicken sandwich?
Oh, I guess my mom.
I mean, I'm from the hood, so you know I ain't saying Chick-fil-A. It's Popeyes, you feel me?
I know, it's a tough one. It's a tough one because there's more than Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, you know?
My mother.
Good answer. iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
And why?
Because it's way better. Better camera, better operating system.
iPhone.
And why?
Because there's more stuff you can do on your iPhone.
Android.
Really? You're the first one today, and why is that?
Because I ain't a part of that iPhone life.
That's it for this episode of This Week at Creek. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.